Hey guys, salut mes amis och hallå gubbar. I shouldn't be surprised at all, but Valve dropped another update. Although small, this one's interesting and good enough for a video. I also really want to talk about this for obvious reasons, so let's do that right after Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey. So this new update is crashing games left and right. Just want to make that clear. People are speculating it might be an AMD CPU or GPU thing. Valve is likely going to patch this one fast, maybe even tonight. On Anubis, there used to be a tiny ledge on the site that you could jump on. Given that players frequently jump to cross over, the devs decided to remove it to make planting less awkward. Last update, people have been saying that dropped grenades go invisible. You can still grab them, but you can't see them. Even worse, sometimes weapons show up in totally random places when dropped. But here's the kicker, Valve fixed all this in less than a day. Now last update added some various changes and tweaks to skins overall. Doppler knives, for example, almost look like new skins, as you can see here by Dapper. Case Gaming has a video talking more about these changes if you want to check him out. Also, some skins just went completely dark with a high float like the Damascus Steel. Thing is, this update that was just released doesn't address any of this, so I'm not really sure what's changed. It might be the name tags, since they previously looked awful. Now we get to the big one of this update, where we once again see adjustments to lag compensation, but this time it's been rebalanced to favor lower latency players. Lag compensation is what it sounds like, a technique to minimize the annoying effects of lag. Without lag compensation, if you aim at an enemy and shoot, the server might think you're shooting where the enemy was just a split second ago, making your shots feel off. To fix this, lag compensation takes into account each player's lag when updating the game. For example, if the server knows you're experiencing a 100 millisecond delay, it adjusts the game state by that amount to check if your shot hit the target. But here's the catch. Lag compensation can sometimes be too generous. This means people with high latency or high ping can sometimes easily win fights against players with low latency. I think this is why we see a lot of deaths from behind corners. Now this update aims to make things more fair for low latency players, so if you have low ping, you should have fewer issues with people killing you before you can even react. So in theory, it means that players with lower latency will have an advantage over players with higher latency. And I mean, in a perfect world, we'd all have great internet and low ping, right? So it makes sense that Valve wants to make the game better for people who've got that going for them. If you have a low ping and you're constantly fighting people with high ping, let me know if this update made it better for you. So this isn't related to this update, but it's related to the other update that I covered yesterday, where we saw improvements to the audio, and I thought it would be nice to include it here. Zodom has made a secondary post comparing the audio and confirmed that the update did improve the stereo sound. However, it's still not on CSGO's level. But this is still good news. We're going in the right direction. Now speaking of this update, XPaw noticed something big and made a post about it a few hours later after its release. CS2 with this update has hard-coded the tick rate in the client binary. Hard-coding the tick rate means that this value is embedded directly into the source code rather than being something that can be configured by us. If you try to run things at 128 tick today, it's going to look like this, as shown by Pagu. So before this update, a function called getTickInterval made it easy for server admins to change the tick rate, but now that it's gone, changing it is a lot harder. By getting rid of it, Valve is basically saying they don't want admins messing with the tick rate. And as you can probably imagine, the community reaction to this is rather mixed. The good news is that with everyone on the same tick rate, it's easier to spot issues or call out bugs. And we don't have to go back to having separate lineups for nades. But the spotting issues and calling out bugs thing, this is really important while the game's still in beta. Plus, I feel like I'm saying this all the time, but the sub-tick system has merit, and it should offer even more accurate performance than 128 tick by instantly registering your actions. Plus, all the other technical issues like being shot from behind corners is currently being optimized, as we just saw with the latest update, and that's related to lag compensation, not tick rate. And regarding other gameplay modes like B-Hop, KZ, or Surf, well, if we start with Surf, the CSGO servers I play on already use 64 tick, which makes the surfing experience seamless. Plus, that surfing in CS2 has already been tested and works just fine, even with sub-tick enabled. And for other community servers, enforcing 64 tick shouldn't be a problem. And even with all that said, if you are still really desperate for 128 tick, this change might just be for the beta and could change down the line. Let me know what you guys think of this update and Valve's decision to hardcode the tick rate. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.